Okay, hello and welcome to Pokemon Heart Gold. We continue the randomized adventure here. Yes, Ozzy. You wanna jump to the Discord, you can. Okay. Oh, wait. Mix ether. Game crashed there. Oh, crashed, froze up. Guess I'm not gonna stand there again. Okay. Well, that was rather surprising. Oh, man. Grab all the things again. It used to be in the original versions that you could, well, you find like Voltorb and Coughing up in that little bit, but I guess that's not the case here. So. Ah, Lance. Saucy. Saucy. Well. I think I can say I've been abandoned now. Before Susie pops up in the Discord like, no, you haven't. Have kitty hugs? Well, and Alex showed up. And now
Yeah.
Susie.
I may have...
Can we, I'll just say one
Level.
thing here. Can I just say one thing here?
Okay.
Well, let's avoid Sword and Shield spoilers and whatnot for people who haven't necessarily got it yet,
yeah.
because
Yeah.
Black Friday is coming up, I know, for people. And
Yeah.
there might be some people who might be getting it there, or, you know, are not going to have it till Christmas, so...
Yeah.
Outside of
just,
any streams we do which involve Sword and Shield, we'll
Yeah.
keep anything regarding them out, if that's
Yeah.
fine.
But, I may have leveled up one of my Pokemon to level 100.
Yeah, it is basically gonna... Okay, I'm not gonna... No.
Yeah.
There's something I want to
No,
say about that, but that kind of gets into a little bit of spoilery stuff.
I mean, I just picked one of my Pokemon, leveled it up, not like main team wise. Just picked one of them, leveled it up to 100, and I'm going to be using that for the battles, for those, you know, big ones.
Nice.
Okay.
It has 642 HP when Dynamaxed.
Again, you can make that more, but I'm not going to say how for people.
Is it with like a certain candy?
Don't, Susie, I don't want to...
Okay, sorry, yeah, sorry.
Oh no, I've already done that. I've already done that to the max.
Oh, okay. Anyway, what did kiddies get for din-dins?
Salmon and gravy.
With a bit of catnip.
Nope.
You
just
don't
salmon
need
and
that
gravy.
for them. They love their dinner.
They do love their dinner. Meanwhile, I'm like, do I really want to eat this?
Well, look, Susie, you shouldn't be eating the kiddies' dinner.
I'm not eating the kitty's dinner. I'm eating dinner that I've cooked.
Oh,
Like-
so you didn't make that distinction. You just made it seem like you were looking at the kiddies' dinner and be like, why do you eat this, cats?
I mean, I do question that on a daily basis.
That's because cats are not as fussy as Susie.
I'm not fussy.
Or humans.
I mean, they know it's all going to end up in their stomach. Oh boy. So, one thing I will say we can do is The Mandalorian. So, what are you making of it so far?
It is pretty good. And you got Yodel.
At least that's what people have nicknamed it.
Yeah, Yodel.
Did you spot a thing from the first episode that I was brought to my attention when watching a certain review of the episodes?
You're talking about Boba?
No, the Camino logo.
Oh, right, that, yes.
Well, the Clone Trooper program logo, to be more precise.
Yeah.
So that does raise some suspicion about what the plan is.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's definitely off to a good start, the series.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it
Speaking
probably
of
helps
this-
that Dave Filoni is kind of second in command on it.
Yeah.
Well, actually, he's...
Although Jim's selling things is a bit boring, actually.
Yeah. I mean, it's because they've done some... It's completely different to what we've seen before for the Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
And that is something that, obviously, when they showed it off at Star Wars Celebration this year, because they showed the first episode. Well, both the first two episodes, but obviously everyone was under, secrecy. Well, they asked for secrecy on what they see.
Yeah.
But they obviously had the Q&A stuff beforehand streamed, and Kathleen Kennedy had said that with the Disney Plus stuff that they wanted to go out of what is Star Wars' comfort zone and try different, telling stories for different parts of the galaxy.
Yeah.
Which she pointed out is something that the animation team started working on with doing Clone Wars, Rebels, and Resistance. So you can see why they probably asked Filoni to get involved there.
Yeah.
Even though I know it's Jon Favreau who's in charge. Of the Mandalorian. But yeah, it's Dave Filoni and George Lucas who are second in command.
Yeah.
Which
Susie.
that's cool that it's cool they got George back as well.
Is Susie here?
I don't know.
Yes.
I've got the Mashana as the last one. Did you want to fight it?
Oh, come on.
I'm still doing my bounty on Dauntless.
Alright then. Shall I just do it then?
Yeah, just do it.
Alright then.
Oh, not even enough for a level up.
I did like the return of the Jawas though.
Hmm.
Been a while since we've seen them.
I did love the whole bit where he climbs all the way up their thing and then it's just sees an entire arsenal of them and is like... Well, no, the whole... I did not think this through.
Yeah.
Because we do seem to have a... he is someone who definitely is a act first, ask questions... at least ask the questions afterwards.
Yeah.
I don't think he's the ask questions never type, but he's definitely... And obviously when we saw him in the first episode, he is able to sort of work things out pretty... He's sort of the person, if he gets the chance to observe, he can solve, a solution in his head pretty easily.
Yeah.
But, yeah, in that situation, he was definitely a bit more, give me back my stuff.
Yeah. He was pissed.
Well, yeah. So, yeah, it definitely is a good show.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Shame that the number of episodes isn't that long though.
yeah, but it is
Okay.
running on like some pretty decent budget per episode.
Sure.
And apparently Series 2 is basically wrapped filming as well.
Oh wow, so there is a season 2. Nice.
Yeah. So, or at least they're close to wrapping the filming on it. There is, yeah, they have been doing some Series 2 stuff. So, because they
Yeah.
they went straight into recording Series 2 after Series 1 had finished.
Yeah.
So they've done, presumably then, like 16 episodes back to back. So effectively one season's worth of filming. So, but I know we don't have Disney Plus over here in Europe, but, well, at least in the UK. I think maybe one part of Europe's got it. But the big thing, is it worth that money? Ignoring all the problems the service has got, would it be worth the money? And I'm also going to be putting aside my bias for the mainline Disney stuff aside. Is it worth it? I mean, apart from, at the moment, apart from The Mandalorian, everything else is, you know, just stuff that was on Netflix.
Well, and also the Marvel shows.
They're not, yeah, but they're not due to start for till who knows when.
No, I think the first one's supposed to be starting soon, isn't it? As Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
So
that's supposed to be starting soon.
I can quickly look it up once this battle animation gets going.
I know one of them's supposed to be starting soon.
Here we go.
Disney
Hold on.
Marvel. Disney Plus Marvel shows.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Expected to be released late 2020.
Oh, maybe not that one then. Let me just check.
The other main one that was being worked on early was the WandaVision.
Yeah.
No, WandaVision, early 2021. Ah, it might be the animated series.
Hang on.
The What If... no, mid-2021. Okay, so...
Marvel, here we go. Marvel. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. So...
Unless it was going to be like the next wave of Marvel uploads to it.
There is a schedule to them that they told everyone.
Yeah, here we go. March. Here we are. Then, yeah, not all of the MCU was available at launch. 4 films were not there at the start. Thor Ragnarok, Black Panther, Infinity War, and Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Ragnarok coming out December 5th, Black Panther March 4th, Infinity War June 25th, and Ant-Man and the Wasp July 29th.
Yeah. Quick question: did Muno evolve via Moonstone?
Yes.
Okay, I'll use the Moon Ball on it.
So yeah. trying to see anything else it says.
Alright, so my raids have reset. I shall inform you of what they are without spoilers.
Switch the Pokemon.
Oh, they're all in the other area. Okay. Oh no, there's one. No, wait, there's two. There's two over here. No, Gyarados. First one.
There is a Star Wars release in December as well for Disney Plus.
Okay.
Clone Wars seasons 1 to 6.
First one is Steelix.
So, yeah, that's probably what you saw was just those announcements.
Maybe. But yeah, 4-star Steelix, the first one.
Boy. Excuse me. Flatter. You okay?
Oh, God. I got out of a battle with a Vulpix and I just started moving in 1 second later, battling a Ghastly.
Jeez. Yeah, I've had that sometimes where it's come out and I'm straight in again.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Chimeco, huh?
Oh, that's... Oh, right, that's that thing. Okay. Can't say that. I will say it has a Gigantamax.
Oh, jeez, that's gone down.
Hmm?
Sorry, that went. It's got smashed.
Alright. The one that I just saw does have a Gigantamax, but it's not that one. And we fought only the Gigantamax version before. We haven't fought the regular version.
Oh, okay.
That's what that one was.
I need to get some.
Pangoro.
Whoa! That fudge Chimeco! I know that's super effective, but seriously. It's like you've got moves designed to counter all my team.
It's just like Sack My Bells.
Oh, it's gone. Taking 2 of my Pokemon with it, and oh, come on! He has a friggin' Latios?
Oh yeah, I forgot it was a randomizer, wasn't it?
Yep. Yeah, when it gets wrecked by Gabite.
Okay, that's the
No,
that's the normal type. That's the Zigzagoon of the region. I assume you know which one I'm referring to.
Your common normal type one, yeah.
Yes, the one that's in the trees.
Yeah, well, I said it basically feels the same.
Yeah.
Well, it's not really the Zigzagoon of the region, it's the Rattata.
Yeah, the Rattata.
That's the you compare the Pokemon to either be the Magikarp, Rattata, Zubat, or Pidgey.
Or Cat.
Oh, yeah, or the Caterpie / Weedle.
Yeah.
Those are your bog standard classifications. Your bog standard, well, your basic normal type, your basic flying type, your basic bug, and your basic cave pest, and your basic fishing target,
Yeah.
which usually still is Magikarp.
Yep. Even in this game, it's still Magikarp.
I think Gen 5 is probably the only one to have done it different.
Yep. What do we have here? We've got a Avalug? I think that's an Avalug.
I don't know.
I mean, it's an ice type. An Avalug's an ice type,
Yeah.
so...
I like how all these Team Rocket grunts do not care that the Murkrow is running around the base, yelling the password for their super secret power generator.
Yeah, not very, caring, are they?
Nope. Especially because it's mimicking the actual voice of the one guy who can open the door.
Murkrow or Chatot?
Murkrow, because Chatot... Remember, this is a remake game, so... Chatot
Alright, yeah.
didn't exist when the original versions were made.
True. I'll do this, Dynamax Torkoal.
Alright, let's finish off battling Team Rocket. Send them packing. I like how also the the Team Rocket commander sent out a level 25 Magikarp.
Lol.
Ah, that's just something special.
That is very, very special.
How did she become a commander?
By being completely incompetent.
And yeah, bear in mind that the randomization of the trainer classes in the game makes the grunts managers. And she's just a bog standard fisherman. Now a Wingull. And okay, I am going to switch.
James are probably running Team Rocket.
Pardon?
Jesse and James are probably running Team Rocket.
Well, they didn't exist in the game, so...
I know, but I'm just saying that this version of Team Rocket's probably run by Jesse and James.
I mean, it's not as bad as earlier. In a different playthrough, which the file got corrupted. When I entered Slowpoke Well, every single one of the grunts had a legendary Pokemon. And then the team leader was armed with just bog standard things like he had Pidgeys and Rattatas.
Lol.
And it was just a case of, you're in charge, yet all your grunts are armed with legendaries.
Yeah.
How did you make it to be boss with them?
Who knows?
I mean, unless... But yeah, and the Rattata was not doing the, Uber combo. Where it can KO a Pokemon of any level, unless there are... Oh, even Ghost types, because of the way you set up the combo.
Yeah.
So... But yeah, unless he beat them all using that tactic, which technically would have ended in a draw unless he had... Oh no, because he has more Pokemon, so...
Oh, I should have just brought in my level 100 against this thing, because even though it's weak to Torkoal, at least it probably would have done more damage and it probably wouldn't even take... It'd probably take the same amount of damage that my
Right,
current Pokemon is using.
randomizer, have you...
Even though it's a wasp.
Yes, the randomizer has changed what we find. Okay. Oh, great. This is going to make it fun.
What?
It's got synthesis.
Ooh.
So it's going to keep healing a Oh, and I got a crit. Damn it. I wanted to catch that. Take 2.
What was it?
It was a turtwig.
Oh, turtwig.
We now have a Huntail. I did not mean to use Spatial Rent. Well, that's a KO. No, it's survived. It's got Moonlight.
It's got a moonlight.
What next? Is the next Pokemon gonna have Sunny Day? Not Sunny Day, I mean, that is kind of the only other thing, yeah. No, it's gonna have Recover. Yeah.
I bet Moonlight was taken out of the game.
Wow, you're gonna break straight out of a ball. Boy, and I don't have many balls at the minute. I have... Yeah, I really do not have balls. Let's try the Dusk. It's night time. 1. Nope. Oh boy, game, you're gonna be a pain. I've had a really bad day when it come to catching Pokemon today, so I really would want you to be helpful right now. Nope. I just... Times like this is when I wish I could drink. Oh boy. I hate it when things are just... Can you... Oh, come on, don't heal. I just... Why is it that... Why do I have to be the one person that gets all the bad luck?
Cause the game loves you.
That's not love, that's just abuse.
It's an abusive relationship.
Can I sue it then?
Probably.
So Z, I'm gonna need kitty pictures. I hate this. Please. Come on, I'm nearly down to like one of every ball left that I have, I think. Quick balls are not gonna be good. I spend so much money on buying balls and then every ball is just then rendered useless. Can I take the balls back for being defective?
Maybe.
I mean, really, this thing is breaking out of Ultra Balls as if they're nothing. Not. I was having better luck with a Great Ball.
Oh, I should do that.
Oh,
That
man.
makes much more sense than having this thing. Just move head to that move.
No, now the Great Balls mean nothing to it.
You know the
Come on!
the-
Stay in the ball, Nebby! You piece of trash! Otherwise, I am going to name you trash if you're going to be like that. If you make me use that Master Ball that I found, I am going to be so annoyed.
You mean Nebby?
I mean, literally, I am down to 4 Premier Balls, 9 Pokeballs, Then 1 Great Ball, Fast Ball, Heavy Ball, Ultra Ball, Friend Ball, Dusk Ball, Love Ball, Nest Ball, Heal Ball, Master Ball. And I also have 5 Quick Balls, which are not going to be probably much use.
You know that
Yeah, no.
You know that water flying.
The friggin' the friggin' Quick Ball has been the closest to a catch so far.
Do you have a timer ball?
Nope.
Probably should have got a timer ball.
I don't think I've had the ability to buy them yet.
Oh.
Come on. Or if I did have the ability to buy them, I didn't have the money at the time. Well, there goes Gabite.
Oh dear.
Very unceremoniously defeated.
You know that water flying that was shown in the trailers for the game? The one that can pick up the fish?
Yeah.
Yeah. Its ability, I thought it was only...
Come on! Well, you tell a video game to stop cheating, Mum. I don't cheat. The video game's cheating. Yes.
I thought it only used dive. I thought it only worked with dive.
Oh,
and I found out
wow.
it also works with surf.
I throw a regular Pokeball and it catches it. How much that was tons of money's worth of balls I threw at it. It is
maybe
called
it was scared of your mum.
It's called trash.
What's the difference? What is the difference?
Last thing is a Kecleon. Wooloo, I need you to wake up.
Okay, I've got to ask you some question after stream because I'm now generally curious about something and confused.
Wake up! I'm losing the will to live. Ha! I said I questioned if the last Pokemon will have Recover. Kecleon tried to use Recover. Called it. Thank you for one-shotting it. That was so stupid. I just...
Guess I'm starting this talk all battle by myself.
I just... why, game, were you so mean? What have you been spending the money on now?
Probably something useless.
I just... Okay. Also, this is a town without a shop, so...
Well, isn't that lovely?
Well, that's because Team Rocket ran the shop.
Oh.
So, anything if you wanted to buy anything before you kick Team Rocket out, everything is super overpriced.
What?
Yep.
Oh my lord.
Right, you are being put in the box of useless Pokemon.
Yay!
Where you belong. Also, hey
You're
now.
not using it on your team then?
Why am I going to use the Huntail that cost me so much money and then I call it trash?
I thought you were talking about. I thought you were trying to catch a Gabite.
No, I had the Gabite.
Oh. I see.
How are you doing anyway, Neb?
Hi, Nab.
Nabbles.
Bring you in so I can go and fly and grab some stuff. There we go. I just need to.
Alright, I've got a Nebby here.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you better get in
That was the
ball,
most
I'll
OP
call you a Nebby.
Pokemon, and I put it in the. No, that Pokemon was the worst incarnation of Nebby that could ever exist, and it deserves to sit in a box and think about what it did.
So cold. Poor Nebby.
You know what? It doesn't even deserve to be in a box of another Pokemon.
Maybe you should just release it.
Nope. It deserves. It does not deserve for its freedom.
Then put it in a box with the wallpaper of a black hole.
I don't think there is that.
Or something close to it.
It's gonna go in box 10.
What if we have more boxes in Gen 8?
One thing I hate about the AIs is that sometimes the
wallpaper.
Pokemon are just useless
Seafloor
and
machines.
they die quickly.
Wait, there's one called Soul. Oh, it's a Lugia print one. You know what? It can be in a box that's themed like Team Rocket because of where it was. And it deserves to be reminded of its really, really bad past.
That's dark,
Yeah.
but I like it.
Look.
Harsh but fair, harsh but fair.
If I am...
Aaron Brady is harsh but fair. An old woman, she don't care, is there a
And I am now
harsh but
copyright
fair?
strikes by the BBC.
No. No.
That was BBC.
Yeah.
It was a thing that was...
Run
on
with the... It was a thing for The Apprentice. Thank you for getting me in trouble with the BBC and Lord Sugar at the same time.
I'll just timestamp this and then just... cut out that bit of sound in the YouTube.
Yeah, but I was dealing with other
Video
things at
editor.
the same time, so...
No, I mean just the sound, because YouTube has a function that allows you to do that.
I can't be
Just-
bothered to do that. Too much effort. Plus, the way YouTube's system has been
I doubt
behaving
they will,
lately,
though.
I don't trust it for that. Because
I mean,
when
are
I've...
the BBC really going to
I
come
mean,
along for a stream this, for a video this, for like, that's probably not, you know.
people have been gone after for a lot less by some organisations.
That is very true.
So... Yeah, you okay now? So, I'm gonna also mention something, and I've now lost my train of thought. Yeah, I cannot remember what I was gonna say.
Well, last we spoke, it was about the Team Rocket boxes,
Yeah, that
and
wasn't
where
the...
you caught the thing.
Yeah, it can be, as I said, it can remember, it can be reminded of its imprisonment there.
Yes.
And
I think it was actually a problem with the server that because I swapped to this VC and I'm no longer having the issue where I was hearing you out of my phone rather than my headphones.
I doubt that's gonna be the server.
Well, I restarted the thing. I restarted the call multiple times, changed my internet, even relaunched Discord entirely, and it was still doing it. But I'm on this one, and it's lasts longer than any of the times that it did on Tatecraft.
Quick, Susie, boot him out and make him think Discord crashed.
No.
And it goes weird on Alex as he panics. I actually think I said about that as a joke, and I think Discord has broken on him now.
Wow.
Jeez. That's Alex, is it working still?
That tiny no.
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear anything at all.
I heard it. It was great. It was just no.
Well, Alex died. Moving on. I haven't got anything.
You were a bye. Pineapples are a good source of potassium.
Are you certain?
Yes.
Hmm?
Oh no, Alex lives.
Pineapples are a good source of potassium.
Then pineapple, apple, dragon.
Who said Alex could come back to life? He didn't fill out the paperwork. You've got
I
to.
asked Lord Beerus if you'd help me.
Jeez.
You're a 10% spawn. Come on.
What is it?
Can't say.
Can't. Can you give Susie some hugs?
Can you say what typing it is?
Hugs.
Ghost grass.
It's probably a Fantrop or a Treevant.
It is. I didn't know whether it was a Gen 8 or.
Or
No, those are Gen
Pumpkaboo or
6.
Gorgust. Oh, yeah, Pumpkaboo
Yeah.
or Gorgust is the other one. I think the only Ghost Grass are Gens 5, well, Gen 6 and Gen 7.
Yeah.
Because the only other one is then Decidui, but not available.
Yeah.
So. Right, sheet. See what happens with a 32 times XP. Duo. Oh, here we go with the biggest problem of Gen 4. Well, Gen 4, but the Gen 2 games. Hello. Mini Cops, how you doing there?
Have they actually done a Harshbot fair yet this season?
No.
I bet they.
Yeah, well, it's... Remember, new presenter and whatnot, so...
True. I still like the Harshbot fair.
Yeah, but then they've been doing other things, so... Like pointing out Claude's behaviour.
Yeah. That was always unhappy old lady chef.
How you doing, my mini cops? Mini coops? Maybe that's what it was. Like a text is appearing too tiny for me to read. Because, yay! You've come in at a time I am losing my mind.
And that's not a good.
Losing my mind.
Oh my god.
Please not run the risk of any form of copyright flaggings, Alex.
No, I wasn't even anything. And before there's a movie called That Wasn't Even Anything and now it's copyrighted.
Oh my god, you are adorable.
What?
Is it a can't say or is it a...
Fun.
Oh, Phantom, yeah.
So
That's cool.
cute.
His little pumpkin.
So cute.
Saucy, I need kitties.
Okay, oh god, my friend's trying. She's up on my.
I caught the Avalug. Avalug, it's a Gen 6
It's
ice
basically an
Pokemon.
iceberg.
It's an upside down iceberg. Or is it upright?
Icebergs could technically be either way.
Like,
Yeah.
Because you can have like a flat topped iceberg or you can have a pointed iceberg. Just ask
Yeah.
the Titanic. Too soon?
No. Just right. Dear Titanic, were you sunk by a flat-top iceberg or a pointy iceberg? Sincerely, people that are curious.
Sincerely, Susie. For the purposes of reading it out, address is redacted. Cornwall, redacted.
The Titanic should have used Vaseline before rubbing up against that ice.
Oh my god!
And if anyone tries...
Oh my god! No!
No, that is completely inappropriate there.
No!
Just nope. And if anyone tries to unredact Susie's address information, you will be visited by the Spanish Inquisition when you least expect it.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition!
What can I can't say it. What can't I say?
Alex is not allowed to say anything anymore.
No.
Also, there's a Pokemon on the
I am just a copyright strike.
Hi, I'm Copyright Strike, whom you're.
Yeah, it gets my channel taken down. I'll do everything to get Alex's taken down.
Oh my god.
Even though I don't really upload that much at the moment.
Still,
University work is just.
Still,
over a
I
lot.
will wait until you start again, and then it's like, there goes your channel.
Cold.
You know when I get payback, it is timed, methodical, and will hurt.
I know. Which is terrifying, but I love it.
It sounds like something that
Something that someone who has a
Two-Face.
good idea of planning out and perfect precision timing would do.
Two-Face.
Oh no, what you painted? Actually, I know I want to use something.
I mean, if Two-Face was all about, chance, that one could just say, I'll flip a coin if you, heads, you stop attacking people. Tails, you go to jail.
I don't think that's quite how it works.
I thought it was how it was.
No. Two-Face doesn't put everything to chance, it's always like the key decisions. Where chance has been earned. So,
Dang it, Magikarp. Why you lose to a Joltik?
because it's a water type up against an electric type,
I know, but why?
and it's a Magikarp.
Why must you do this to me, Magikarp?
It's a Magikarp.
And you, Magikarp!
Despite Sunflora being absolutely the worst fully formed Pokemon in the games, it can still kick the stuffing out of a Magikarp.
Yes. Oh.
So, maybe, you know... Oh, wait, I can't switch. Damn it. Boy. Just... Wait, what were you trying to learn? Magnitude, nope.
Nope.
Rock throw, give it a sweet kiss for that.
Honestly, I'm beginning to get a little bored of doing the max raids at this level. So I'm trying to find a Gigantamax, but they aren't very common.
Why do you chase after me? No.
Okay, now this Gabite has both Roar of Time and Spatial Rend.
No, it just needs Shadow Force and Judgment.
Yeah, but the randomizer is set to do type priorities first. So, Shadow Force is probably more likely to show up on a Ghost type.
Oh, TMs.
True, but I don't... yeah. But still, it's... But then it has to be on a TM that would be compatible. Because the game's still set to keep TMs to the same compatibility, number-wise. And let me just thing. So, even if a TM... So, like, TM10 would be Hidden Power. Actually, bad example, because pretty much every Pokemon that can use a TM can use Hidden Power. Okay, go with not TM1, which normally would be Focus Punch. But say the randomizer made the move... trying to think of something that is very... yeah, so say it made that move Judgment. The game will not have reconfigured the compatibility by the moves, so I mean only Arceus can learn that. It will still be any Pokemon that could learn TM1.
Can learn.
Would be able to learn whatever got put into the new TM1.
Yeah.
So yeah, in that example, that meant they could learn Judgment. But any Pokemon, but then say I had an Arceus, it can't normally learn TM1. So I could not TM it Judgment. To give it early, that's if the randomizer kept it on it at all.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's the way it is. Oh boy. Oh boy. What are kitties doing?
Sleeping.
Susie?
Sleeping.
Okay. Kitties. I need kitties.
Hey, girls. Here they be dreaming.
Kitties, I need you.
How many more raids have I got left to deal with? I see
back on.
one.
Oh man, it's just. So,
I see two. I see a conqueror.
who's ready for Who's ready to watch Susie get a little crazy?
Why?
Because when I last saw Susie, I hid something in her bedroom.
Wait, what?
Yep.
Are you just saying?
Pardon?
Are you just saying?
No, because I found the receipt. And it's a thing that has a expiry date of November 20th.
Wait, what?
So you might want to find it before the kiddies find it.
Was it one
If
of the
they haven't
cats?
already.
True, the cats could have already found it. And... Okay, Gliscor is now learning Lugia's signature move.
Lol.
I'm now very, very curious. What the hell is this?
It's a surprise.
What, the cats or me?
It's for you, that's why I said you need to find it before the cats do. Because it's something that the cats should not get their mouths on.
I. Why would you even hide something?
When you went to feed the cats.
But where?
Well, that's meant to be the surprise.
Are you gonna make me turn up my entire bedroom and then be like, yeah, there's nothing?
No,
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
you would.
That's something I'd do if I was living there. Because then I get to sit there and watch it happen. Because I could sit there, cuddle the kiddies and be like, look kiddies, Human's doing a silly thing.
Meow. Meow, 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 meow.
And then the kiddies would be like, we don't care, this Human's being super nice to us. I get catnip.
Meow, 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 meow.
Really? That thing missed. Just. Of course it misses, because that's all the game likes to do for me. Is make me miss most of the time and just...
This thing is just Cubchute 2.0. And I think I know which one's... I think I'm pretty sure Susie knows what Pokemon I'm talking
I
about.
just need to go.
No.
There you go.
The fossil.
Oh yay, Thunderbolt.
Have you seen Cubchute before?
No.
Oh, it's a little bear that has a bit of snot coming from its nose. It's a nice type.
Weird.
Does that ring any bells now?
Nope.
For the one I'm talking about? No? Oh.
Nope.
Never mind then.
I think Alex is now drunk. Oh yeah, you've got an item for me.
Did I get one of those?
Quickly go. Susie, you better find the thing.
I bet there's no
Time
thing.
There is a thing.
Then tell me what it is and I'll go find it.
No, because that ruins the surprise.
Well, then I won't go and find it.
Fine. The kiddies can have it then. Even though they shouldn't.
Is it paint?
No. Trust me, if it was paint, Susie definitely would have found it by now.
Yeah, I would have. Which, okay, give me a hint. Which direction of my bedroom did you put it in?
I think he's forgotten.
Yeah, because I still think of your bedroom being laid out differently to how it is now.
Oh, when you first came to my house, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah.
Would you put it in any of the cupboards?
I would put it anywhere in the room because of how much stuff you've got there.
I hate my room because of this.
You can ask Poppy because she was watching me as I did it.
Oi! But where is it?
Just the way she's asking Poppy.
Hey, but
Okay, admittedly she woke up. Do you know what it was? I don't. In all fairness, my bedroom does need a sort out, so... Yay. Like a sort up and then sent to the charity shop sort of thing.
Where is this person?
Ow.
Over there. I flew to the wrong... I flew the right city, but I've been walked the wrong way. Yeah, I need a... I expect at some point Susie's just gonna take a picture of her room being utterly trashed and just be like, where is it?
I honestly think there's nothing in my room now.
There is something.
Is it me?
No, it is not a living thing.
was it living?
Depends by what was... Depends, I didn't really read what it's made from, so it may have been living, it may not have been.
What?
Most likely it was living, but like a long time ago, before it was processed.
What? Is it food?
No, it's not food. I know that. It's not
Thank God, man.
I believe it, well, I mean, to the cats it might be food. Because the kitties will put anything in their mouths.
You're probably looking at something that's soft and easily breakable with teeth.
They've put some really hard things in their mouth because they tried chewing on Switch Chan.
Yes, I wasn't too happy about that.
Hey, Nap. Everyone is playing Pokemon. You're over in the corner making raspberries. I mean, making raspberries. Do you mean like blowing raspberries to entertain your cousin? Your nephew, sorry. Or have you managed to get some flower pots and you're planting some raspberries and just staring at them, trying to make them grow? Because I can definitely see you doing the... actually doing them all at once.
I've got one more raid before they reset.
Oh man, stretch.
Does make me think though, is it that maybe some Gigantamax forms aren't available yet? And like they've only got like a few at launch?
I have
and they're
no
letting
idea.
Others, it's all like as a schedule, so like...
I don't know. Like I said, all we know was the obviously the event announcement for 2 certain ones to be have higher, well, 3 of them, sorry, to have higher spawn rates.
Because I've caught 2 which aren't of those higher spawn rates. But we have done 3 of one of them. At least I have.
I don't know. But... Nah, you're not crazy, Nap. You're just trying to pass the time. Now, if you were crazy, you'd be running around trying to honk at people.
Meep meep, I'm a sheep.
I said honk, not beep.
Beep!
Susie,
beep.
do it properly.
Beep!
Susie!
Meep meep.
Baby! Okay. I actually don't know what I'm doing here today. This is my day off.
And go away. Nobody likes you, Bam.
Bamming out.
Martha.
I was listening to Lady Gaga. I mean, listening to some really hard rock music.
I don't know, he came in wearing a dressing gown with bats printed all over it. That was really, really just... Yeah, you really got him on his day off.
I don't care.
Thing is, though, he was prepared this time because he dropped Cookie Cat some crayons and a notepad. Oh, she's only just realised he's gone because she wrote Martha down.
That is never going to die, is it?
Nope.
Martha.
And you talk about certain other franchises being ruined. I don't think Batman will ever recover from that. Oh, jeez. But yeah, you're coping alright with other things now? Yeah, just go on. I feel like I need to go and punch a paper bag. I don't know why, I just feel like doing that. Unless... You're a taco. Well, at least you're in a nice warm place then. My room is cold.
Rock Slide, even though it's super effective, did like 12 damage. This is the 4-star rate. Right, my raids have reset now, so I should be able to tell you guys what is the new lot. And if none of them are interesting, I am going to go over to start traveling over to the 7th gym. Oh, the purple one is right next to me. Sweet.
Every release will do here.
Oh wait, no it's not. It's in the middle of the lake.
Fine. Yeah, I really need a cat, and that will just sit and just be like, woman, you're gonna make a fuss of me. Poppy, Daisy,
Sire.
can I get some love?
They're gonna be like, what?
Kitties!
Ah, damn Goldine. Got into a Goldine. Go away, Goldine!
Goldine, you're drunk, go home. Goldine now knocks on Alex's door, just like, I was told to come home.
Goldine,
I don't know where my home is because I'm drunk.
You drunk too much water that you live in, Goldine. My purple raid is... Oh, it's a Toxapex. Susie, you want to do the Toxapex?
I'm still clearing out my things.
Oh, have you seen the thing with Opal and Beady?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
That was
Hilarious.
something.
Yep.
In more interesting news,
Galvantula.
I say interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What might be the biggest question about releases this year is about to come out.
Stadia.
Yep.
Oh, that.
Yeah, exactly.
More like Google Deladia. Or at
Well,
least it should be.
well, no, Google's staggered.
Staggered, yeah.
I mean, they've announced
Ooh.
more. They announced more games on it now.
Okay.
For its launch
Dynamite.
lineup.
You know the one that I mentioned earlier, which was the thing that we had done the Gigantamax for, but not the regular version? I've just got the Gigantamax again for it.
You're still getting them when I get back on. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm feeling bloated at the minute.
Giga Snack. Unpheasant.
Come on, games. Might put that in. Oh man. What?
It's like we've gotten that. I've gotten that Gigantamax many times now, so I'm just wondering, is that the only one I can actually get at this point, besides the other ones, or is that I'm just getting quite unlucky and getting the same one over and over?
I mean, I've never even had the Butterfree spawn, so myself.
I think maybe most of the. I'm thinking most of the Gigantamaxes might be 5-star.
Presumably that is the case.
Yeah, I've got a feeling that that might be the case. Yeah, I got evolution of the Rattata 4-star with the the Rattata of Galar.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I think everybody just hates that thing now.
I thought it would be cute, but then I saw its evolution. I was like, oh.
I'll still say game is missing a goose. The amount of geese we have in the UK.
Yeah.
They needed a goose
is
Pokemon.
Swanna in the game?
No,
Duckland Swanna.
I don't think so. I think Swanna. I think that was a thing that there was a lot of complaints about it being cut. Because Swanna and Ducklet would have fitted in perfectly.
Yeah. But Shellos, Shellos and Gastrodon,
Well, we
have
do have a
them
lot
in.
of slugs.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't everywhere, I guess.
True.
Oh,
but-
Cloyster.
I don't know too much on the fishing side.
So those are all my raids. Some interesting ones, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie at all.
Just keep running into wild Pokemon so I can level up.
I wonder if an update's actually come to the game yet, because I haven't actually turned the game off yet.
I do shut the game off when I stop playing, and there hasn't been anything about it wanting to do an update, so... just looking at my PS4 game pile. The Star Wars steel case just is so cool. I just want to stroke it more.
At least EA have made a decent game this time.
Yeah, well, you say EA. Because they've left, the whole thing was they let Respawn do what they basically wanted to do.
Yeah.
So, this is basically what happens when EA goes, you know what, you do you.
Yeah.
So this is the most non-EA EA game that exists.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bit like how I think the only thing that Bethesda publishes that's the most non-Bethesda thing is Doom.
The final city in the game is called
Don't
Winden.
spoil.
No, it's on the map. It's on the town map.
Yeah, but they did. Remember when they released the map, they didn't give names of locations.
Did they not?
Nope, they didn't give us the names of anywhere when they did the trailers.
It's based on London, basically.
Well, that was obvious by the map.
Yeah. Yeah. Its name
Titanfall
is
was
based
good.
on
I've got Titanfall 2. Never got number 1 because it was Xbox only, and I did not have a good gaming PC at the time for that. And well, Titanfall 2 was coming out, and when I got the upgrades, and yeah, it was that whole thing of do that, and Susie just died.
I'm getting chased by a Machamp.
Okay.
No thanks, mate. No
Actually,
thanks.
I've just realised that now that I can actually surf, I can actually go back to Route 2 and just have a look at what's out in the water.
Yep.
Ah.
This is a big lake
Just
here.
Looking at me PS4 Steelbook collection, I have a lot of nice games. Some meh games as well, but
And an item. Psychic Seed. Boost special defense.
they haven't
within
made in
psychic
Skyrim
terrain.
for ants yet. Wait, what?
Hmm?
I don't get what Nav's on about. They haven't made in Skyrim for ants yet.
They haven't made a Skyrim for ants. There's a version of Skyrim for everything.
Everything technological.
Yeah, but ants deserve to play video games too.
Yeah, but they're always working. They need to get a union to deal with the Queen.
No, there'll be a Nike shoe which can play Skyrim eventually.
I mean, Etch-a-Sketch can play Skyrim.
It's actually
That went a bit more than I wanted.
there's actually a turtle in the middle of this island. It's level 50! Oh wow!
Alex just died. So just the way you typed it. But yeah, my PS4 Steelbook collection at the moment. I've got the Arkham collection. Which was a
Hey! Get out of my way, Obstagoon!
thank you for because that was known.
That was known.
You might want to catch that one, I will say that. I know because Martin decided to spoil me about something.
What?
You might want to catch the Obstagoon there because of something Martin spoiled me about for later.
Oh, okay.
Just to say you're going to want a second.
Oh, traitor.
Yeah. I was trying to put it in the most non-direct saying way.
Guess I'll use Electro Ball. I don't want to kill it.
But yeah, other Steelbooks, Control, Doom, Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, pulling the thing out so I can see the back row. Just Cause 4. I don't know that fell over. Not surprising, it's a bit of an embarrassing one there. Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Kind of wish I got the original game. Steelbook, but no well.
I have no idea
Dreamland.
why an Obstagoon is going to be necessary.
R6 Siege, Spider-Man, Star Ocean,
Spider who?
Integrity and Faithlessness, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Keep thinking that's a Steelbook, but it's
Is
not.
that going to be the Wednesday stream?
No, Wednesday is going to be Shield.
Yeah. Oh, you're doing the story with Shield for your streaming. I see.
Well, that's just going to be when I'm just going to sort of like do the intro bit.
Fair enough.
So, for Wednesday, so.
Oh, it broke out of an Ultra Ball. Okay. Alright. So that's how you're gonna have it, is it?
It. Oh man, that did not mean to happen. Hitting those.
Is this area actually an area that is relevant to the story later on?
I don't know. They've always, but they've always. You've got to remember, they do tend to put like little just areas for just exploration around.
Yeah, it's just there was an Obstagoon trying to block me from going into this route. Literally, it was just moving backwards and forwards, just trying to block me.
Well, you caught it, so.
Not yet.
Oh.
it broke straight out of the Ultra Ball without any shakes
Whoa.
on orange. But I've paralyzed it now, so.
Come on.
Paralyzed red Ultra Ball. Yeah, that caught it.
Bring out the rest of the Pokemon for training. Then I might be able to... Yeah, if I get this all done quick enough, I can do the gym before the end.
That'll be cool.
Come on, game, save up quicker.
Oh wow, the wild Pokemon in this route have really high levels.
You
Jeez.
thinking you went there too early?
No, it's just, I mean, they're level 40s, I mean, I could handle them, but it's just...
That's like
dang.
normally a Victory Road level territory.
Yeah, I mean, it has all the same Pokemon that you would find on Route 2. Like Yamper, level 41. And like Zigzagoon, level 40.
Still, it's...
Before you say anything, Yamper was revealed.
I know they were... Like, that's why I wasn't really jumping on those, because they were known.
Yeah.
I still
I mean,
find
it
it
wasn't a-
funny that... Okay, I still find it funny that Impidimp was known about, and yet they never did anything about it.
Yeah.
Because Impidimp and Yamper were both found in the... Because the way people found out about Impidimp and Yamper was the E3 demo. And following that, they then released the trailer going, this is Yamper. They never did
Yeah.
one for Impidimp, which I find is the weirdest thing. Because
Yeah.
also there was one other Pokemon that got discovered early through demo plays, which was on the Nintendo Treehouse. They revealed by running around in the wild area another Pokemon. I can't remember which one it was, but they ran into it in the wild area, and that had not been revealed yet, and the people from Game Freak were actually surprised it spawned because it was a low spawn. Yeah. Because they were hoping that wasn't going to be shown off this particular Pokemon. So
Oof.
yeah. But then they went and put out, they went and made a trailer for it. But yeah, you can see why the whole situation with Impidimp was weird, because everyone was like, tell us about Impidimp.
Yeah.
So yeah. Because when you reveal a Pokemon, they really should then just tell us. I get them wanting to keep some stuff quiet, but when the Pokemon is known about, you might as well just go, yep, this is it.
Yeah.
Rather than just annoy people more and more when it's a case of, tell us, you're culling Pokemon, at least tell us about who's coming, who is going to be there, and who are these new ones. So, yeah. Oh yeah, Suzy. Because you missed it while you were BRB earlier.
Yeah.
GW have issued a thing about the whole Sisters pre-order problem.
Oh no, I was there. I
Oh.
was a BRB then because I did type in the FBs.
Yeah, Susie was there for that.
Okay, I thought she had gone.
No.
No.
Yeah, so yeah, you might want to find a store to get to quickly on that Friday. If you want to try and get your hands on like that set. Because yeah, that's I can imagine that's going to disappear quick from all the stores that are going to get them.
I mean, as it is, I need to save money.
I was just saying.
I know.
Because guess where I'm going to be at that time of the morning, like 9 o'clock in the morning.
In bed.
No. On the 29th, I am going to be sitting outside a Games Workshop, just like, please be a store that got it shipped to you, and then find that it was a store that didn't get it shipped to them. And then come home just like...
I mean, do they get notified in advance?
Not really. Well, bear in mind, this is also a very...
They would get the stock the previous day. I mean...
yeah, bear in mind, local store is a one-man store. And when they receive boxes for things which they're not allowed to open till certain dates, they are labelled as such.
But you could still, if it was don't open till then, you could still ask them if they receive the parcel.
If it's... Yeah, but say if it's like the normal time deliveries arrive at Hemel, it's not going to arrive until after store closing hours.
Next day?
Delivery arrives on a Thursday. That's normally when it arrives.
Okay, and what day is it planning to come out on?
Friday.
Oh.
So they're not going to know until the night before.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Like, that's for actual store stock. Like, people's mail orders will arrive the day before.
Yeah.
It's just
I mean...
because they are shipped to be there for Thursdays, but then store deliveries, they always make it be a little bit later so that... because all store... It's not just to the individual GW stores, it's also for the independents.
Yeah.
They always ship them so they arrive Thursday, Friday time. Because obviously normal releases are on a Saturday. And it's to try and avoid any of them getting leaked early when they have done like the odd surprise bit in the boxes.
I'm just thinking, because obviously there's a Games Workshop near me. That I can go check for you if it has it here. I'm just thinking, because if it is up here but it's not down there, what I could probably do is, if you were to give me the amount of money that it is to buy it, I could then buy it for you. Have this. Do they do deliver like post? Like,
oh no, this is going to be physically in the shops.
Alright, so I'd actually have to bring it back with me when I come back to actually get it to you, but by that point it's like, it probably would be released anyway.
Well, this was a limited run
Would
thing.
it? Oh right.
Remember, because this was the Sister of Battle sort of like relaunch box set, but as I mentioned earlier, they said the actual things are not going to be available until next year. And they are going to be a bit different from what's in the box.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, if it is up here and I'm able to, and they are still available and they're not down there, you could send me the money to buy it, and then I could buy it for you.
I mean, what they might do anyway is be sending some to every single store. At least that's what I'm hoping, that they're going to prioritise getting it to their own stores first, and it may just be, depending on the size of the store, will affect how many they get.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm imagining...
the store is fairly big-ish.
Yeah, like, obviously Warhammer World is going to get a good chunk of them.
Yeah. It's also, this one's also quite close to Leicester as well, so...
Yeah, but, like, Nottingham is going to get the most.
Yeah.
I mean, and by that I actually mean Warhammer World, not the Nottingham Centre store.
Yeah.
I forgot to
it wouldn't cost them that much to ship it from Warhammer World to...
well, given they just use contracted, you know, a contracted system, it's just going to be a flat price they pay.
Oh, fair enough.
Because it's all done by one, you know, delivery company.
Yeah.
So, you know, everything will be collected at once, taken to the distribution centre, and then sent to the right place, so... Because I have been up there once before on like an early part of the week, and there is there's a couple of giant lorries parked in the round the back of the factory.
Ooh.
For said delivery company.
By the way, there is a 5% new Pokemon on Route 9
Oh boy.
in the grass.
You say 5%er, it's gonna be like 0% for me.
Yeah. It's a 5, and that's the only place you can catch it besides the raid battles.
Which is pretty much the way they're doing it for everything. It's
Yeah, everything seems to like.
well, because
be able
the
to
raids are
pull
meant
them
to be the way to find hidden abilities, so.
Yeah.
Although we've had no sign of any hidden ability yet.
Oh no, sing Serene Grace.
On.
Togetic.
No, that's its second ability, not hidden.
Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, because it had it in Gen 4, didn't it?
Yep. Yeah, that's yeah, no, its hidden ability was something else. Flying, hold on, I could quickly pull up the family line. Got to the most recent one. Super luck.
By the way, you said that out of all the Gigantamax, one of them wasn't Gen 4 and wasn't.
No, one wasn't
Gen 8.
Gen 1 or Gen 8.
Yeah. By any chance, is it Gen 5?
Yes.
I knew it.
You found it, I'm assuming.
No,
Huh.
I haven't. But it's just the amount of love they've given Gen 5 in this game. I just thought, hang on. I bet they'll find that one Gigantamax is Gen 5, isn't it?
Right, let's work out what type this gym has been randomized to.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was like Hydreigon. Got it.
I will just say it's not a pseudo-legendary.
No. Was it a popular Pokemon in the region?
Depends who you
Or is it-
ask.
Hmm?
Depends who you ask, and this gym is either dragon or flying types, because I've just had a Dragonite thrown at me.
I'm gonna go for dragon.
That'd be fun with a Dragon Gym.
I mean, technically Gym 8 is meant to be a dragon type.
Oh, this Pokemon is so
Ha. That's it, keep doing Dragon Dance.
I don't even know if this Pokemon that is the 5% is kind of evolved, but I have seen it before because Hop used it in one of his.
Did I? No, I did not bring. I'm going to quickly go and adjust the team because, yeah, I might want Wooloo in the team. Actually, I am going to want Wooloo because
What
Ice type.
is the purpose?
Yes, I have a Pokemon in this game called Wooloo.
I think we all knew that.
I don't think Alex did.
Hmm?
See, Alex had no clue.
About what?
Me having a Pokemon in the team called Wooloo.
Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah, I called a swine up Wooloo, and it's now a Polyswine, and it will become a Mamoswine. But Wooloo is best Pokemon. I could get back in the gym.
God. So this 5% is probably quite a not a very good Pokemon. It's-
Right, let's take on the other trainer and find out the type of this gym.
Alright.
Giratina, this is a dragon gym.
Yep.
fudge, you had to send out Giratina.
So let's see, what dragons could there be? You've got the Dragonite line, you've got
Dialga,
the
Palkia,
Salamence
Giratina.
line, Dialga, Palkia, Giratina. You got Rayquaza, Latios.
Vibrava, Flygon, Kingdra.
Yeah, Flygon, Kingdra. Methinks this gym might be quite tough.
Yeah, this Giratina's got Palkia's powers.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not. No, Wooloo, you take a rest for the moment. TA! Time to smite some stuff.
Garchomp.
TA is gonna do some smiting right now. Which I just remembered about the resistance. I got
12 seconds later.
I got too hung up on the whole, you know, when we have an issue, we get TA to smite it.
Oh, I found it finally. Okay.
Just,
At least it didn't take too long, I guess.
I just...
It is...
This is just...
it's
Yeah, I really messed that up. I need to go back and heal afterwards. But yeah, this gym is gonna get rough.
Oh, yeah,
Poison Fang. Goodbye, Giratina. And they've got a Dratini to end it. Now Wooloo can come out to play.
I mean, just by the look of this thing, you'd think it would probably also be maybe a bug or maybe a water based on what it's based on.
It'll be... It'll be a psychic...
I mean, in addition to what it already is, that is. Because it's already an electric type.
It'd be electric psychic.
No, it's just pure electric.
But electric psychic. I don't think we've had anyone of that combo yet.
Electric psychic?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had a low on Raichu.
Oh yeah. Okay, for a regular Pokemon.
I mean, it is a regular Pokemon. It's not like it's a form change. It is a full Pokemon.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a Pokemon that requires very specific situation to get it.
It knows recover. Ah. Kill me now.
Susie. Susie.
You never have too many consoles now. Yes.
Do you have too many consoles? No. I mean, I own quite a few consoles.
No, does Nab have too many consoles?
Yeah, but I'm saying though, you can't own too many, because I say I own a fair few. And if I say Nab owns too many, that means I'm a hypocrite because I own a few.
Oh, God.
So...
Oh, God.
I'm assuming that Nab post a picture of all his consoles.
I wanted to nuzzle it, but it has the ability Lightning Rod. Damn it.
I don't remember how this puzzle works.
I've given up trying to weaken
Okay, I
this
mean,
thing.
I know how this puzzle works, but...
I'm just throwing Pokeballs now.
There we go. Let's take you on. Right, what horrors have you got for me then, buddy? 3 of them. Bagon!
I swear if this thing causes one of my Pokemon to faint, it's gonna be embarrassing.
Aurora Beam.
He's a timeable. Oh, broke free straight away.
Palkia. Ah, boy. Okay. I just need a hug right now.
Well, I'll send you a Pokemon that will hug you for sure.
No, do not send me a TA. I already have a TA.
Toilet man.
I've also got TA out in battle, so...
Knocks on the door to your room, and you just open it, and there it is, standing there.
Switch
Like,
PS... Hold on. Switch, PS2, PS4, PS3, Wii U, US and Japanese version of the mini consoles. I mean,
Oh.
considering I have... an original SNES, N64, GameCube, Wii, Wii U, Switch, PS3, PS4, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, DS, 3DS, both mini consoles, and a gaming PC. So... no, Nab, you don't have that many consoles.
there we go.
And I've also been eyeing up in CEX a PS2 that's been sitting in their window. Hmm?
So, onto this.
However, I do admit if the PS5 has got proper backwards compatibility to the PS2, I won't bother buying the PS2.
Question about that's Gen 5.
Just seems a lot
So-
moving them.
Was it a popular Pokemon in black and white? Like, was it used? Was it used by
sorry, I'm
particular
trying.
characters?
I cannot remember who used them. So, like I said,
Is it Haxorus?
trying to think.
Was Haxorus? No, Haxorus wasn't pseudo legendary, was it?
No, because it was Dino.
So is it Haxorus?
I've got a friggin' Dialga now. I mean, the only thing I'd say, Nab, is the PS2. Well, I say the PS2, it's the PS3. With regards to your PS2, is your PS3 one of the original release model that has the backwards compatibility with the PS2? Oh, what? This person's also got Palkia?
Dragon type Arceus. And before.
No, just. So I do admit that was one thing with the PS3 that I really didn't like, the fact that they made the backwards compatibility to be a limited thing. No, the next Pokemon's a Dratini.
Yay, Dratini!
PS2 is your surviving older
Oh
console,
boy,
GameCube,
here we
NES,
go.
Sega, and 60. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, slim PS3. Okay.
Here we go.
So no, you wouldn't have
The,
you wouldn't have the backwards compatibility. Like I said, that's just so stupid, making it a launch only thing, basically.
There's been a Magic the Gathering banned and restricted announcement.
Your ban?
On MTG Arena and Standard.
Alex is banned.
No.
No, did you
Once
not?
upon a time and Veil of Summer.
Yeah, Alex is now banned from Magic. Oh well, that's not a big loss.
Oh wow. They went ham.
Well, I mean, the weird thing is,
Jesus.
isn't it? It's like the weird thing is, Nab, that the PS3s afterwards could still technologically, from what people had said, do the backwards compatibility, and the framework in the PS3 software was still able to do it. It's just, you know, because people could hack the console to make it do it. Because, you know, CD drive to DVD drive, it would still work.
So,
It's a bit like how people could technically hack the Wii U to run GameCube games.
Oh dear.
So, I mean, heck, people have been able to hack the PS4 and the Xbox One to run each other's games because they run the same base, a lot of the similar base hardware. You're opening up with a Dialga.
So they've actually banned
7, 6.
Oko Thief of Crowns, which was in 70% of all decks at this point. Its price was reaching quite high as well. So everyone who's been buying that is going to be like,
Alex, I know what you should do.
hmm?
You should play Legacy decks and make that computer deck.
Oh no.
Why?
Just no.
Just, you know you want to do. 4 gig PS3
They
emulator.
banned that, which was released not too long ago, as well as Once Upon a Time, which was also released at the same time as Oko.
Like 4 gig PS3 original emulated older games, but I think it was working. Yeah, if it wasn't, I'm assuming. You meant, Nab? But, oh well, let's hope they can. Because, like, that was another thing, like, Xbox One was not designed for backwards compatibility, that's just been software. It's like, it's another thing that's been, like, I know a lot of people find annoying, is Blu-ray. You cannot play a Blu-ray disc on your computer without hacks. Because Sony will not release, like, the firmware to do it. Because you can buy Blu-ray drives for a PC, but can't play a Blu-ray.
Honestly, when you think about it, it's kind of fair enough.
Yeah, but like I said, there's no legitimate way as far as I've been able to find anyway. Oh, heck, a Rayquaza. I mean, not unless, like, you buy a Sony manufactured computer anyway. I think that's probably. I think that might be the only thing. But, like, whenever I've looked, I cannot find anything for that.
Right, that is.
Wow, that was a one-shot. Kaiju! Save me! That's not good. That's not good.
Apparently Charlie's Angels flopped.
Me.
And people are blaming men for it. Flopping. Dear God. What's this?
Okay, we've beaten them. And we now get TM7. That's not hail. He claims. Can I sue this guy for false declaration of a TM?
Yeah, sure.
All right, buddy, you're gonna get locked up right now. Professor, we do not need to do it. Wait, what about the radio? Professor,
Oh.
I am not in the radio policing business. I am a... I was sent to go and catch some Pokemon. Beat some people up that basically are like, here, have this thing. Expose them as frauds for the TMs they're giving me. And... I mean, what else were we meant to do? Oh yeah, raise a Wooloo.
Wait a second. Holy...
Yeah, TM7, Horn Drill, not Hail. Also,
the trailer
that's...
for the 01 Zio movie has come out.
Oh, I'll watch that in a few minutes.
I think they basically just confirmed how the previous president of Hidden Technologies died.
Well, that's, yeah.
From the trailer, that they've shown him getting attacked by another 01.
Well, remember the whole thing with the Another Riders, they rewrite timelines.
Oh yeah, that's true, I suppose, but...
Because you've
yeah,
got to remember the bit from the early episodes, Hirobi was impressed that the Hiden president had a backup plan for when he died. And bear in mind, that meant 01 wouldn't... if another 01 exists, 01 does not exist.
Yeah, that's true, I guess. Or
rather, another 01 is trying to then suppress 01 from the timeline because there can be that distortion of
so that's
as
probably
they're
actually what's
trying
going
to
on there,
overwrite, as one's trying to overwrite the other.
Also, one of the villains appears to be Naruto's dad.
Well, I mean, we do know we are getting hijacked, more hijacked Humagear, so... It wouldn't be surprising if, because of the timeline distortions, Metsubo Jinrai would whack a Force Riser on him.
Yeah, they've whacked an interesting version of the Metsubo Jin... the Force Riser.
Oh, no, not the Force Riser, sorry, the Zetsumu Riser.
No, it is actually a Force Riser.
So maybe he's not so maybe he's also going to use 001.
No, he's using something else. His rider outfit's blue. And it's...
I'll see in a few minutes, so...
Yeah, the belt itself is like silver and red. It's a silver-red variant of the Force Riser.
Well, that'll be a premium Bandai item.
Yeah. At least I think that was kind of the case.
Like I said, I'll see in a few minutes. But yeah, that's where we're going to end today, because that's a pretty good place with the gym. Team Rocket kicked out of Mahogany Town, the gym beaten, exposing the fraud that is the gym leader. Next time, I guess we are being the police again and going to kick Team Rocket out of the radio tower. Because the real police are absolutely useless. But yeah, tomorrow, Dark Souls day, Susie. And Susie died.
Susie's dead, man.
She's just got you died hovering above her. And the waste and wasted. Yeah. Those are just there, and the cats are just going to be sitting there looking at her like, Pullman, why do you do stupid thing? And Human, I want to scratch behind the ear right now. Feed me, Human. Look into my eyes. Feed me. Human is kitty pet. I mean, literally, that is how cats...
Human is kitty food.
No, Human is the pet to the cat. But anyway, yeah, so please follow on Twitch, subscribe, and the bell on YouTube. And yeah, just remember, just because TA is buried by a ton of snow does not mean she will not smite you.
Truth.
If anything, it will no longer be a hot bolt of lightning, it will be a cold bolt of snow.
AKA freeze shock.
Or something far, far, assuming far, far worse. Night night.